Hey, so let's get this party started. Just kidding. Shut those lights off. Find that area where you can spread out. Light your candle. Get your shit together. Remember why we light that candle. We light the candle to let Mother Earth know that we are checking in. And congratulations, we have entered into a new moon phase. Yes, we have entered into the time of celebration, time that we can see the full beaver moon. Oh, I can make so many jokes right now, especially considering Mother Earth is a female. Oh my God, she's showing us her beaver. Gross. Anyways, no offense. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, for listening, for sharing, for practicing your medicine. Thank you. When you experience and find that uniqueness, you add to the collective. You add to that orchestra of music, of frequency. So congratulations for being here. Let's start clearing our thoughts. Here in this oracle meditation, we not only take 8 different oracle cards with a different message to help coordinate a plan for the day, but we connect back to breath. That is the first step. So let's do that. Let's work on our imagination and work on our breath. Here in the oracle meditation, we connect to a phrase and we connect back to our imagination. Because we know that if we don't use the imagination, we will lose it. So let's do that. Let's work on that imagination and imagine inhaling the blessings we need, the medicine to heal our body, and the magic to co-create the world. That floats in the air. All we have to do is exhale to make room. Mother Earth will be able to scoop those exhales up, recycle them, and turn them into blessings, medicine, and magic. So do that with me. Inhale and exhale to make room. Again. And there is a million ways for you to breathe. But really work on inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. That soft pause creates a pressure. And when you release that pressure through your nose, it pushes that oxygen just a bit further higher up into your brain, into all of those organs. This is what conscious breathing does. This is us connecting back to that baby breath. Nobody tells the baby how to breathe. The baby just knows how to breathe. So once again, congratulations. We are sitting in the 5th phase of the moon, which is all about fulfillment. This moon is really dubbed the Beaver Moon, and it is the last supermoon of the season. It is currently sitting in the grounding energy of Taurus. And Taurus again brings that stability, that grounding, that connection. So the question today, what stability can we honor? What have you maintained in your life that feeds you? We are not only sitting in the 5th chakra, but we are also sitting, in the 5th phase, but we are also sitting in the 5th chakra. And when we move into the next chakra, we are moving into the throat chakra. It's all about communication, clear communication, about using your voice. And did you know that when you use your voice, you can use it to sing, you can use it to talk, you can use it to express yourself, but know that any form of that is using, even if it's to cry. Now watch your words. Whatever you say, watch what you sing. The words that you bring life to will bring life into your life. So work on that communication. Work on your voice. Sing. Be silly. We're also going to be moving in from Taurus, which is all about the flexibility, into Gemini, which is the arms, holding life's experiences. I immediately thought of the Lion King, where Rafiki pulls up the little cub to show everybody, Simba, you know, holding life's experiences. And that's what we do. We hold our babies, we hold our loved ones, we hug them. What have these arms? What if these arms could talk? Isn't that what they say? But let's begin. Know that we are all walking a red road, and this red road leads to those sacred mountains. And the sacred mountains have that unobstructed view. Along the way, we pick up keys that unlock doors to opportunities. We meet animals and ancestors and angels along the way. We see signs, synchronicities, symbols, all to help us navigate the world and to navigate this red road. And today, the direction that we sit in the time of celebration is the drums. Now, come on. When you think of Indians, you think of either drums or you think of bows and arrows. And it is time. This is the sacred drum, the rhythm, the heartbeat of Mother Earth, calling us to tell us that that internal timing is ticking. It's telling us what direction to go in. We're being asked to find that internal timing. Maybe you're pushing too hard. Maybe you're missing the beat. In any case, we're being called to sink back to that beat, that rhythm, to help realign our body and our needs. Rhythm is that personal thing. We talk about using your voice, that singing, dancing, that self-expression, putting us back into harmony. That's the direction that we're asked to sit in this full moon. Next. Nope. I'm shuffling again. I am shuffling again. I got the same card as yesterday, the blade. So maybe I just didn't shuffle right. Hey, I want to make sure everything is done properly. Going back to the drum, any case, the rhythm is the key. And that's what we're trying to say. Next, we get the underworld. And the underworld, don't be frightened. The underworld is calling us to step into that fullness, that full realization. Know that we have helpers everywhere, placed around the world, in every part of the world. Angels, divine helpers, ancient ones, a variety of luminous beings, and even in the upper world. Sorry, did I say underworld? Shit, I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I should start over. Anyways, I didn't read it right. It's the upper world. That's why the card didn't make sense to me. It looks like, ascending into the clouds. And as we pick up the drum and we get back into the rhythm of things, we are being told to ask those divine helpers for guidance. Know that we are being guided and supported in a new way, in a new direction. And it's available to us right now. That's so funny. It's like my head knew it was wrong, or I don't even know. Something told me it was wrong and I had to look at it again. It's also telling me I need glasses. Anyways, getting back to the direction that we're in. This is why I don't really want to edit. I mean, this is fully me. I am present and aware. We are sitting in the direction of the drum. Rhythm, internal timing. You feel that call or you don't feel that call, but you hear the whispers. Ask for help. Don't be afraid. I do it all the time. I communicate what I want. When I'm near water, whether it's a shower or bath, my thoughts are clear and I make sure that I am thinking the best possible way to let us know that our messages will be taken to that higher realm. Hawk has swooped into our medicine today, into our reading. Hawk reminds us of that responsibility, knowing that she is the messenger that flies as high. Hawk has circled into our reading today and landed in our spread. Be aware of those signs and symbols and those synchronicities. Notice them. Hawk may be trying to teach us to grab that opportunity when it comes our way. Or know that Hawk may be bringing a message to use those keen eyes, that bold heart, to look around. Wow, I am seriously picking up all of the cards that I picked up yesterday. I had Blade. Today, the ancestor that comes forward is the same one that's telling us to call in our soulmates. I don't even know what to do. Well, I'm going to do what I kept doing. I'm going to put it back in the deck and I'm going to shuffle again. Interesting. Isn't that interesting? Which one of you is pulling us back, not wanting to go forward? Clear your thoughts. Get connected back to breath. Open up. Know that we are feeling each other and connecting to each other. Today's a new day. Today is the day that we honor that stability in our life. What you didn't do in the past is in the past. I guess today, the cards are telling us to, oh, thank God, shine and be free. That's what the ancestor is telling us to do. Get back into that internal timing, that rhythm. Ask for help. Hawk is here to deliver that message. Establish that responsibility. Have that sight, of that keen sight. Use that overall view, that magnifying vision. Step away from that righteousness. Just stop telling people how to think or how to behave. Open up your powers of observation. Our ancestor that steps forward tells us to shine and be free. Shine and be free. Our soul is telling us to rise above it. Once again, telling us to rise above it. Get back into that rhythm. Hear the calling of the beat of Mother Earth, telling you to take the time to connect back to that ancestral frequency of fire, to ask for help with no shame or judgment. Fly high like hawk, as close as you can to the sun. Shine and be free. Rise above the chatter. Go into that temple inside of ourselves where we have locked in that wisdom. Quiet those external noises. You can't hear the drum if it's too loud. Find that beat, find that timing, ask for help. Use that keen sight to fly high, to shine and be free, to rise above it, to find that quiet space, to quiet down those external noises so you can unlock that wisdom inside of you. Feel. Don't think. Feel. I did get an other card and had to put it back in the deck and shuffle again. So just y'all know. So interesting. You hear me shuffling. It's not like I'm not shuffling. I just find it interesting. Now I'm going to have to go back and pull all those cards and reread it and see what it's telling us. Honor the stability in your life and that you have maintained in your life. We've been on a rocky road, ups and downs and crazies. And honestly, we're expected to go through a little bit more. But we are naturally sitting in the 5th phase of the moon. Time of fulfillment. Time of that throat chakra. To clear our voice. We're entering or exiting that Taurus frequency and going into Gemini. So we're leaving flexibility and going into holding life's experience. Don't feel. Feel, don't think. Know that you are healing that heart. You are reclaiming parts of yourself and your story. You are ready for that wholeness. This is what our angelic helpers are telling us. That this is also a sacred time. And in order for you to feel whole once more, it's essential for you to reclaim all those parts of yourself. Now we are wiser. We know that there are helpers and guides and signs and synchronicities and animals that come our way not in random, but to help deliver a message, help guide us and navigate us to our destiny, to the path that we choose for our highest and greatest good. So today we are being told to hear that rhythm, find that rhythm of the drum, to ask for help from our upper world, from our angels, our ancestors, our allies, to use that keen eye to see how good things can get, to shine and be free, to rise above it, to unlock that wisdom that we have hidden inside. But first, we must quiet down those external noises, that TV. Feel, don't think. Know that you are healing that heart, and it's time to use our voice. Call back all those aspects of yourself, all of those gifts and talents. It's time. So come, let's make room. Let's start with a body scan. And a body scan, for those of you that don't know, is where we imagine a hoop that is connected to our breath. Inhale, let it go as high as it can go. Exhale, let it sink down. Gently, leaving a bubble in its wake. Let that hoop relax your forehead. Close your eyes. Relax your ears, your jaw, your throat, your neck, your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. As little bit, maybe just a little faster, but really work on imagining that bubble. Sink, sink. Feel the weight of that hoop. That hoop is your relaxation. That bubble is your transportation. Sink. Sink into the darkness. The more you sink, the more you fall into that deeper layer further. When you've reached the end, simply close off your hoop. Sink. Now tie it off like a balloon, like a bubble. Like create a cord or a root or a bubble. Sink. Come on. Make it all the way through. Do you hear her calling? This is Gaia, Mother Earth. We have connected back to that ancestral thought, that primitive thought of being connected to our mother. We have entered into that place of balance, of grounding, purification. Our mind unlocks that memory. This is a memory that connects us back to each other like roots of a tree. By unleashing these tender aspects of your deeper and deeper self, you allow your heart to rebuild and to strengthen. We're ready for that wholeness. Connect back to that sound of the drum. Connect back to that ancestral realm that holds no judgment, just wants you to be happy. Strip away those layers of burden, of negative thoughts. Rise above it. Your job is to shine and be free, to unlock that wisdom within. But first, quiet down those external noises. Don't think, feel. Feel and fall deeper into the dark. Let the night call you. The darkness. That's where our light shines the brightest. Sink. Sink and find that dark, that natural spot where we know the fire is waiting to burn away what no longer serves us, to keep us in that conscious frame of mind. Behind the fire is the river. We once came here with the salmon. The start of a new beginning, time of celebration. The moon is high in the air, ready for us to celebrate. Come, get closer to the fire. And let's release that emotional tension. Or let's open up that communication so we can speak clearly, see clearly, and not overthink, but feel. So come, get closer. Let's sit on the rocks and wrap ourselves up in an imaginary blanket, creating an internal warmth. Find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. This is how we, and tap. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Tap, tap. Switch hands and tap. Tap. Move to that area on your eye, the third eye on your eyebrow, and tap. And listen. I communicate openly and honestly to express my thoughts. Move to your temples and tap. I open communication and feel my feelings clearly. Under your eyes and tap. I share my inner knowledge freely. Under your nose and tap on that little divot. I share my inner knowledge freely with integrity and without fear. Under your lip, under your bottom lip, on your chin and tap. My aim is to be fully understood by others. Slide down your throat to your clavicles and tap. Tap. I am open to giving and receiving praise and will be careful not to talk excessively and make it about me. Slide to under your arm and tap. I create space in my conversation for others to communicate with me. Slide to the other side and tap. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to their truth can be uplifting. Tap the top of your head and exhale. By doing this, you've used that Control-Alt-Delete button. Released yourself of an emotional tether that you've been carrying around and allowed your body to decide which one. And inserted a new one, a form of communication to help you open up. Hawk has been flown into our reading to remind us once again to scoop up those opportunities. Don't overthink it. It's your job to shine and be happy, to see others for who they are and what they are, to collect all those aspects of yourself, all those gifts and talents, and to share them. Slow down and rediscover that heartbeat of our true mother, Mother Earth. Then those synchronicities of the moment, they'll be effortless. Become that rhythm. That rhythm is the key. If it feels right, you become that music, that dance, that celebration of life. Don't overthink it. Don't sit in frustration. Be that example that you want to see, that you are so bothered by. Let it inspire you to connect fully to that intuition. We must take that first step and stop thinking instead of feeling our body. Take time to rest, to listen to that internal music. Don't stop breathing. But if you're ready, let's make our way back to the void. Just fall back into the darkness. Let Mother Earth scoop you up. Come. Quiet down those noises. Unlock that wisdom within. We are reclaiming all parts of ourselves. Be reminded that you are a blessing. Share your blessings. And if you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you for practicing, for liking, for listening, for sharing, and spreading the word, spreading the message of connection, and strengthening our tribe. To be reminded you are a treasure. So I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.